You never really know what someone's going through. That's the truth. And on that rainy Tuesday morning, Sarah was holding it all in, barely. The kind of morning where the alarm didn't go off, your kid throws a tantrum, and you spill coffee on your last clean shirt. The kind where life feels like it's closing in. But for Sarah, it was more than a rough morning. It was the last straw in a year full of loss, fear, and financial anxiety. She had just dropped her 3-year-old son off at daycare late again. She knew the raised eyebrows from the staff weren't just about punctuality anymore. Her job? Hanging by a thread. Her rent? Overdue. Her heart? Broken from a divorce she never saw coming. She stood in line at the grocery store with just enough to buy some bread, eggs, and milk. When the total came up, she reached into her bag, and her wallet was gone. Panic hit. That tight, throat-closing kind. You know the one. She apologized to the cashier, eyes already brimming. "Can I just?" "I'll be right back," she said. That's when it happened. A voice from behind her, calm, soft, kind, "I got it." She turned, stunned. The man behind her was maybe in his 60s. Baseball cap, paint-speckled jeans. The kind of face you forget at a glance, but not that day. "No, I can't let you do that," she stammered. "It's okay," he said, already swiping his card. "Just pay it forward someday." She didn't know what to say. She barely managed a whispered thank you before grabbing the bag and walking out, still dazed. But here's where the story turns. Later that night, still thinking about the stranger's gesture, Sarah took a leap she'd been putting off. She applied for a remote job she thought she wasn't qualified for. Inspired? Maybe. Desperate? Also maybe. A week later, she got the job. It paid more. It gave her flexible hours. It let her be present for her son. It was, without exaggeration, the beginning of her comeback story. And she never saw that stranger again. But she did pay it forward. Years later, when she saw a woman struggling with 2 toddlers and a declined card, she stepped in without hesitation. The circle had completed. So, why am I telling you this? Because we are all that stranger at some point. We all have moments, tiny, blink and you'll miss it moments, where we can either look away or lean in. And we may never know the full story of the people we help. But that doesn't mean the story ends there. If this story touched something in you, hit that like button. If you've ever experienced a moment like this, drop it in the comments. I read every single one, and I promise, you never know who you might inspire. And hey, if you want more stories that remind us of the quiet magic in ordinary days, subscribe and join this little corner of the internet where real life still shines.